Sneaky steps and shadowy ways. Welcome to the lair where the code is crafty and the hacks are always ethical. Let's dive into the shadows. Alrighty guys, so tonight I just, because I'm kind of starting late, I just kind of want to do a walkthrough room on TryHackMe, and so that's why I'm doing, Badbyte. So let's take a look at the room and see what it says. It says, infiltrate Badbyte and help us to take over root. Okay, so I've already got the machine deployed. It should be good to go. Hit complete on that. I need to still connect to the TryHackMe VPN. Okay, initialization sequence completed. We're good to go. And that. Open up a new tab. Call this nmap. Okay, so the first part of this is gonna be reconnaissance. First scan which ports are open on the box, TechP, TechVV. Okay, then after finding the port numbers, enumerate what services are running on that host. Or on those. Enumerate what services are running on those ports. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy the IP. And then I will go into documents, CTF, TryHackMe, make a new directory and call it Badbyte.
Hell yeah! Goblin life! Ah!
Overclocks followed your channel.
Thank you for the follow, Overclocks. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Alrighty. So, run sudo nmap techp. Let's see, so what did they want us to run? Okay, they just want us to scan all 65,535 ports. And they want us to do double verbosity against the target IP address. Okay. Tech P tech UV, and then the IP address. I'm gonna do tech capital or tech O capital N to output this to a file, and I'm just gonna call this badbyte.nmap and run that. And I'll have to enter my sudo password. Okay, so far we have port 22 open, which usually SSH runs on port 22. Is it really 10.10.118.0? It is 10.10.118.0. Huh, interesting. Okay, so the answer for how many ports are open is gonna be, since we see that there's a single character, it's gonna be 0 through 9. Is it just SSH? Let's just say 1. I'm just gonna guess. Nope, okay, so there's more than 1. Why are we scanning all 65,535 ports? This could take absolutely forever. This is really not an efficient way of doing this. I'm just gonna run this with A, I think. That's what they ended up doing here anyway, right? Oh, okay, so they're gonna find out what ports, they found out what ports were open, and then they ran tech capital A and then specified those ports. Oh, well, that tells me right there that there are gonna be 3. No? Okay. I guess that's just an example then. Alright. Maybe I'll just run this. Just run the default scan. And see if I can find out what ports are open that way. Nope, can't do that. Okay. Oh, wait a second. So what we can do, let's see. So let me just do this, -- open. They'll only specify the ports that are open. I wonder if this will be faster. We're not specifying a version scan or running the default scripts. Wonder if this will be any faster if I specify -- open. Because I don't want to see all ports. I don't care about all the ports. I only want to see the ones that are open. So let's see if that makes any difference. We know there's more than one because I just guessed with 1 and that wasn't the correct answer. One hour and 30 minutes remaining? Come on. I wonder if it's my VPN. I wonder if... yeah. I have to use regular because I don't have a subscription at the moment. And we still haven't found any other open ports. Oh, wait a second. Is this... No, this is hour. Yeah, this is an hour and this is minutes. Right? Or is it, does it go hours, minutes, seconds? I don't think this last digit, these last digits are seconds. I think it's like, goes like day, hour, minute. Come on. .99% done. That's good. Oh, port 30,024 is also open. Okay. Yeah, this was definitely the way to go then. This was the fastest way. Okay. So the answer should be 2 then. Okay, what service is running on the lowest open port? That's gonna be SSH. What non-standard port is open? 30,024. What service is running on the non-standard port? I'll probably have to run a service scan to figure that out. Sudo nmap tech p, do tech s capital V, tech p, 30,024, tech vv, and then the IP address. Should do it. Oh, FTP. Okay. Okay, foothold. Gonna be using John the Ripper. I'll go ahead and read this. John the Ripper is an open source password security auditing and password recovery tool available for many operating systems. Check out Crack the Hash or Crack the Hash 2 for more hash cracking. To crack SSH private key, first use SSH to John Python script, convert private key to hash. It comes with Kali Linux, run locate SSH to John. Okay, SSH to John.py, private key, output that to private key.hash, then use John to crack the hash. John, private key.hash, specify the word list. Okay. Crack the passphrase of the private key and SSH into the machine. Make sure to change the file permissions of SSH private key to 600. What username do we find during the enumeration process? It looks like there are some parts of this that you have to figure out on your own. Because this doesn't even tell us how to get the private key. Okay. Let's try to see if we can anonymously log into FTP first. FTP. Oh, right. Because it's on a non-standard port. FTP. FTP 30,024. I'll do anonymous. Aha, we can log in anonymously. Okay. Okay, so there's a private key right there. Let's get that ID _ RSA. And then I'll also get note.txt. Okay, exit out of this. I'm gonna call this FTP. Cat ID. Oh no, I don't want to cat that. I want to cat note.txt. I always forget my password. Just let me store a SSH key here. Error causer. Is that the username that we're looking for? Perhaps? Yes, that's a signature. Okay. What is the passphrase for the RSA private key? Okay, so we have the private key. We need to do SSH to John. And I do have to SSH to John. There we go. SSH to John, ID _ RSA. And I'll just call this private key.hash. Okay. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to output that to a file. Private Or let me just do this. SSH.hash. Let's just do that. Okay, so now we have the hash for the private key. Now we can just pass this into John. John SSH.hash. Oh, whoops. And then we want to do -- word list equals user share word lists rocku.txt. And hopefully we can crack the passphrase for the private SSH key. Okay, so we'll go ahead and run that. Alright, awesome. It looks like we were able to crack it, and the answer is cupcake. Alrighty, so now we have the passphrase. So let me open up a new tab and we can just SSH into the machine now. SSH ID _ RS. Actually, this needs to be tech I ID _ RS. Actually, one thing I have to do, chmod 600 ID _ RSA. Okay, and then I can do SSH tech I ID _ RSA. What is the username again? Error causer. Okay. Error causer at, and then I need to copy the target IP address again. So I do that. Say yes, I want to connect. The passphrase is cupcake. And we're in. Awesome. Echo $show. Bin bash. We don't. There's no who am I command though. GNU Bash version 4.4.21-release. I can't believe there's no who am I command. What about ID? No? No ID command either? History? Okay, just my current bash history. Name this SSH. Okay. Okay, so we've got a foothold now. Port forwarding apparently is the next step. Okay. According to Wikipedia, SSH or Secure Shell is a cryptographic network protocol for operating network services securely over an unsecured network. Typical applications include remote command line, login, and remote command execution, but any network service can be secured with SSH. Some important flags that will be used in this task are below. TechI if you want to access a remote server using a private key. Tech capital L for local port forwarding, followed by local _ port, colon, remote _ address, colon, remote _ port. Tech capital R for remote port forwarding, followed by port, colon, local _ address, colon, local port. Tech capital D for dynamic port forwarding, creates a SOCKS proxy on localhost, followed by local port. Tech capital N, do not execute a remote command. This is useful for just forwarding ports. Okay. 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 So this explains the picture. In the above picture, the user from blue server wants to connect to port 80 on the red server, but the port is blocked by the firewall. User can connect through SSH and create a tunnel, which would allow him to connect to port 80 on the red server. In this case, the user can use local port forwarding to connect the port on the red server to his local machine. To complete this task, set up dynamic port forwarding using SSH. Okay. Hint tech ID underscore RSA tech capital D 1337 or elite because we're elite hackers. Hey, welcome in the Goober Clips. Okay. Oops, I'm getting a little bit too close to the camera. I didn't realize. Okay, so I actually needed to do this instead of just SSHing in. I needed to create a dynamic port forward on port 1337. Okay, so I've done that. Then I set up proxy chains for the dynamic port forwarding. It says ensure you have commented out SOCKS4 127.0.0.1 in your proxy chains configuration and add SOCKS5 localhost 1337. Okay. In Etsy proxychains.conf. Let me just open up a new tab for that. Sudo nano Etsy proxychains.conf. And I fat fingered my password, of course. Okay. Okay, so I'll comment this out. And then I'll do SOCKS5 127.0.0.1 port 1337. Save that. Okay. Then it says the file name may vary depending on the distro you're using. Okay. Run a port scan to enumerate internal ports on the server using proxy chains. If you use nmap, your command should look like this. We do have to do a TCP connect scan because it will be really slow if we try to do a SYN scan. After finding the port of the web server, perform local port forwarding to that port using SSH with the TAC capital L flag. Okay. Proxy chains. Nmap tech S capital T. And then localhost. Oh shit, I said sock 5, that's why it's not working. Meant to say socks. Okay, save that. Try this again. Okay, so we have port 8080 open. What main TCP ports are listening on localhost? I'm guessing it's 80 and 8080, even though we didn't see... No? It's not 80? That's the only port we found. Did I do something wrong? No? Dash top dash ports. I think this already runs by default though. We're only finding port 8080 open. Yeah, that's the default one. What about like 2500? That's interesting. I think I was supposed to enumerate that because this doesn't actually tell us how we found this port. Does that have inmate? No, of course it doesn't. Netstat, tat, no netstat either? What the shit? Can like run nothing on here. 3000. No. How do I find that last port? I don't understand. Should be 80 and 8080, shouldn't it? Hey, welcome in, Madster TCG. Hi, Mr. Hobgoblin. Any good rooms in Tryhack Me for beginners who are just starting to learn pen testing and cybersecurity stuff? Yeah, there's some pretty good rooms. So what I recommend the most out of anything is going through a pathway. So if you go to learn and then learn, and then if you go this is new. So if you go to the learning paths, The way that I started is I did the complete beginner path because it teaches you basic Linux, web application security, network security, and scripting challenges, as well as privilege escalation. So like you have the tutorial starting out in CyberSec, and then you have Linux Fundamentals Part 1, 2, and 3. And then you get into introductory networking and how to use Nmap. You learn about different network services, and there are two rooms for that. And then you get into web hacking fundamentals. And then a little bit about cryptography and encryption and cracking passwords. And then you get into Windows exploitation basics. So you've got Windows Fundamentals 1 and 2. Then you learn about Active Directory basics and get into Metasploit. And then you compromise your first Windows machine. There might be more of that in here too, but this is kind of like a capstone challenge. And then you get into shells and privilege escalation for Linux. And then you end it with some basic computer exploitation of these 4 different rooms. So yeah, that's how I kind of got started on TryHackMe. I think this is a really great room for kind of breaking into penetration testing. Gives you a lot of really good basics and allows you to build a strong foundation. What on earth? How is this not 80? How is this not 80 and 80-80? Is there supposed to be a space? I don't think so. No? Why it's not taking that? Waste proxy? Oh, waste and HTTP? No? Oh wait, these are both 4. Oh, okay, HTTP and waste. No? What in the hell? I do not understand why that is not right. Did I miss something? I don't think so. Oh crap. Need to add some more time on. Thanks a lot. Your videos and live stream have been helping me to learn more about this stuff. I hope you keep on doing this stuff. Yeah, I plan on it. I haven't been streaming as often lately because I am working full-time again in cybersecurity, but yeah, I'm trying to keep streaming. I recently got a standing desk, which is really nice and helps a lot. What main TCP ports are listening on localhost? I don't understand how this isn't 80, 80, 80. And I already tried putting that. The space in there. No? What am I missing? What am I missing here? Do I need to scan all the ports? I feel like that might take some time. Let me try tech p-tech. See what comes back for this. Just hope this doesn't take too long. Okay, so we're not even seeing port 80. We're only seeing 1337 and 8080. Wait a second. What if I do localhost instead of 127.0.0.1? No, it's the same. Okay, that's what I thought. Huh. Hey, welcome in, Cybernerd Dante. Or just Cybernerd. I am going through the Badbyte room on TryHackMe. It's a walkthrough room, but you have to kind of figure out some of it as well. I do not understand why I'm not getting this answer right, though. Might just have to move on. When I run Nmap with proxy chains against localhost after setting up a dynamic port forward, I only see these ports. 1337 and 8080, but that does not match the answer format here. You know what? I'm gonna do this and see if that works. Nope. Okay. It should match the answer format, so it should be 2 characters, comma, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 characters. And I would think that would be 80, comma, 80, 80, but that's not the correct answer. Which is baffling to me. What protocols are used for these ports? I think this would be HTTP and waste because that's what it says here. Let me do this. Tech S capital V for version scan. I probably want to actually just specify those ports though. Okay, so I'll do 1337 and 8080. Okay, so this says waste and this says HTTP-proxy. One service unrecognized despite returning data. That must be this service. I don't know what the deal is with none of these answers working. I can't think what these answers would be besides what I'm trying. I also don't even understand why I'm not seeing... remote port. I don't understand what the deal is with this. I'm just gonna try to move on. Let's see if I can just continue. Use Nmap to scan for the vulnerability in the CMS that is running on the web server. Nmap has a script that can find one. Oh yeah, before I do this, I do need to do one last thing. I need to run this. Go back here, I'll exit out of this. Get rid of this. Put this here. Oh wait, I didn't actually need all of that, I only need the dash capital L. And then this needs to be 8080, I believe. Yeah, let's run that. Passphrase, cupcake. Okay. Now, should be able to access the website. No? Or is it... Oh, duh. It's because that's the remote port, so this just needs to be this. No, jeez. http:// Stop doing HTTPS. Jeez. Do I have force HTTPS on maybe? I don't think so. No, I don't. Okay, don't enable HTTPS only mode. I wonder why it's Redirecting me to HTTPS. I wonder. I should be able to ping it. Ping. Let's do 1. Yeah, okay, so that's definitely not the issue. Maybe there's something wrong with my port forward. Oh, fuck. Ah, shit. I did not mean to do that. Ah, crap. SSH. Passphrase cupcake. Okay, so I'm doing a local port forward from port 80 on my host to the local host of the target, and I'm trying to access port 8080. Oh, what if I did this? HTTP colon 80. No, it still redirects me to HTTPS. Maybe this isn't supposed to be port 80. Maybe this is supposed to be port 8080. Maybe this is supposed to be 1337. No? Oh, jeez. I should be able to access the website, shouldn't I? Well, that's not what I meant to do. I need to go here. Try using with sudo. After finding the port of the web server, perform local port forwarding to that port using SSH with the TAC capital L flag. I think that is supposed to be 8080. But I can't access the website. I wonder if I just need to run nmap against it, because I can't access it yet. And it did say something about that, I know that. Okay, web exploitation. Use nmap to scan for the vulnerability in the CMS that is running on the web server. Nmap has a script that can find vulnerabilities in the CMS, which is used in this machine. Now that you have locally forwarded the port, the web server is running on localhost and you can access it from... Oh my god, I'm so stupid. No wonder this isn't working. Oh crap. Kato is interfering. Sudo systemctl stop service. Sometimes I'm such a bad hacker.
I'm such a bad hacker. Bad.
Okay, so that should be good. Sudo systemctl status. Kato.service. Okay, yep, it's dead. Okay, so that shouldn't interfere anymore then. Try this again. Get rid of that. Unable to connect. Hmm. Oh, duh. Jeez, I'll get this right at some point tonight. What? Connection was reset. Did I do something wrong? Local port forward from 80 to localhost on the target to port 8080. Connection refused. Unless it is supposed to be 1337. No? Why can I not access the website? It's gotta be 8080. Do I have to run this with sudo for some reason? Maybe I do have to run it with sudo. Alright, I'll try running it with sudo. See if that makes a difference. I wonder if it's because it's a low port. And I fat fingered my password. Yes. Okay, let's try this. No? I still can't access it. If I open up a new instance of Firefox. No? Unable to connect. Can I run nmap? Sudo nmap p 8080 127 Actually, I don't know if it would be '80 or '8080. Oh, try this against 80 then. Okay. So that worked. Let me run a version scan now then. TCP wrap. Especially grep CMS. No? CMS. I thought there was supposed to be a script for. What's the deal with this? Use Nmap to scan for the vulnerability in the CMS that is running on the web server. Nmap has a script that can find vulnerabilities in the CMS which is used in this machine. Probably need to know what the name of the CMS is first. This machine is quite a bit more difficult than I thought it would be. Scan the internal. Okay, now that you have locally forwarded the port, the web server is running on localhost and you can access it from your browser. Scan the internal web server and find vulnerable plugins using Nmap or the popular scanning tool for this CMS. Exploit the vulnerability either using Metasploit or following any POC, proof of concept, get the user flag. I can't access the web server though. What is the issue? So this is how I access this from my machine. This is the target, which is just binding this to localhost. And then this is the remote port, which is 8080, which is the port that's listening on the target. That should be right. What is the issue? Yeah, after finding the port of the web server, which is port 8080. 80:127.001. Oh, maybe this needs to be localhost? No? God dang it. What the crap? I wonder if the machine needs to be terminated and respawned. Maybe I need to refer to this diagram. Wait a second. No, I don't think so. But could it be that the remote port actually needs to be 80? I don't think so. Of course. Okay. I knew I would get it eventually. That makes no sense, because that's not what we saw in our Nmap scan. That's just annoying. We saw port 1337 and 8080 in our Nmap scan. Unless we're actually... Oh wait, I think what maybe isn't explained here very well is that we're actually pivoting from this server to this server. We don't actually know the IP address of this server though. But no, because we're using 127.0.0.1 localhost, though. This doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense. Wait a second. Maybe this does make sense, because I think this is a proxy server. And the proxy is running on port 8080. HTTP proxy. I think that's what they don't really explain here, is that this is a proxy server that has access to this other server on port 80. Is there any kind of ifconfig? Of course not. God, you can't run any commands on this thing. Literally can't enumerate this for shit. I can't find anything. Okay, IP address for East 0, yeah. Okay. I can't run netstat. Can I run ARP? No? Can't run ARP. I think that's what explains this, though, is that this is a, this is a proxy server that has access to this other server. That's the only thing I can think of to explain why we're not seeing that port 80 is listening, but if we port forward to port 80 on localhost, then we can access the website. Okay. Badbyte, you're looking at me, but they're looking at you. Welcome to Badbyte, the place where we hack the planet. What CMS is this? Of course! I freaking knew it was gonna be WordPress. And there should be a nmap script for WordPress then. WordPress brute. Okay, so we have this enum script. I'm guessing that's what it's gonna be. Okay. So I'll do nmap tech, sudo nmap tech p80 tac s capital V dash script http dash wordpress dash enum 127.0.0.1. Oh, let me do let me add in double verbosity as well. Okay, let's see what we can find out about this. Okay, so we have the duplicator plugin. Okay. Duplicator 1.3.26. And I don't know why this is not a yes or no question, but yes, we could find a vulnerable plugin. What is the CVE number for directory traversal vulnerability? So this is in this specific plugin then, I think. CVE. Wait, this is unauthenticated arbitrary. Oh yeah, okay. Unauthenticated arbitrary file read. What is the CVE number? CVE 2020. Okay, so that's right. What is the CVE number for remote code execution vulnerability? Okay. So there is also remote code execution for this. This should work. I just need the CVE number. Okay, CVE 2018-25095. Paste. Is that right? That's not right. Okay. Oh yeah, let me tack on RCE to this. This is just authenticated arbitrary file reading. Is this? No, that's unauthenticated arbitrary file read as well. Well, let me try this. This Acunetics page. This is CVE number. Let me try searching for CVE. And there's nothing, of course, there isn't. Why is this so hard? Let me try this. WordPress plugin remote code execution. Maybe this will tell me. What is the CVE number? I'm really starting to dislike this room. Maybe Tenable will tell me something. What is the CVE number? And that's just related articles, of course. Let me do hint. CVE 20. Okay, so it starts with 20. There's not very much information for this. If we search for this on DuckDuckGo. This is definitely giving me a lot more results. I've already seen these. Try this, see if the CVE number is in here. That's literally all I need. I just need the CVE number. Jeez, this is taking a long time. Try this. I think I've already looked at this, haven't I? This seems familiar. I don't think Tenable is very much help with this either, if I remember right. Maybe on the official WordPress site? What is the CVE number? Maybe I can get it from Metasploit. Unless it's console text. Monday. Just dang it. Come on, Metasploit. Jeez, this is taking a long time. There we go. Search duplicator. Snap Creek duplicator WordPress plugin code injection. That's what I want. Use 0 info. Aha! Wait, what? No, this can't be. No. It says it's. I think they're wrong. This is supposed to be CVE 2018-17207. Let me verify that though. This is the correct CVE. Why are they thinking it's 2020 something? Maybe that's just a hint. No? Are you kidding me? Is it the same as this? It shouldn't be. Oh, jeez. I hate this room. This was created very poorly. This person did not do a good job at all. Did I ever try? Yeah, I did try that. That's what I thought. Oh, jeez. I guess I'm gonna skip this because I don't understand what they're... Oh, it's this. How they found that, though, I don't know. I'm gonna be so mad if this isn't even correct. Oh my god. This isn't even the same plugin. This is a terrible room. This is for WP File Manager 6.8. We didn't even see that. Okay, we just got duplicator here. Oh my god. This room is terrible. Oh jeez. There is a Metasploit module for the exploit. You can use it to get the reverse shell. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and paste this. Even though this is extremely incorrect. Why would you make a room knowing that this isn't even, like, this doesn't match up with my findings. So this is, it's annoying. That's all I can say is that that's extremely annoying. Set our hosts. Alright, I'm gonna set the options for, what we need here. Okay, so I'll set our hosts to 127.0.0.1. Okay, our port is 80, that's right. Target URI installer.php, SSL false. Set lhost to 10.0. PHP interpreter reverse underscore TCP works for the payload. Now let's just run this. Started reverse TCP handler. Checking if the wp-config.php file already exists. All good. Injecting PHP code in the wp-config.php file. Failed to inject PHP code in wp-config.php. Exploit completed but no session was created. Crap. And the other one is for file read, it's not for code execution. Wonder if we need to do something with that. What is the CVE number for directory traversal vulnerability? Scan the internal web server and find vulnerable plugins using Nmap or the popular scanning tool for the CMS, which is WP scan.
Yeah, Cable Life! Ah!
Wagging Nino followed your channel.
Thank you for the follow. Okay, so we did that. Exploit the vulnerability either using Metasploit or following any POC proof of concept. Get the user flag. 2020-25213. Of course. This isn't even the right exploit. Oh my god. This is for CVE. WordPress file manager unauthenticated remote code execution. I wonder if maybe I'm wrong and that I should run WP scan against this, because maybe Nmap just didn't find everything. Let's see. WP scan. Oh, there we go. See. // URL. Enumerate tech E. Plugins detection mode. IP scan dash URL HTTP colon //1 dash E. Yeah, I'll go ahead and update. And it found no plugins, of course. Oh, I might have to enable that, though. Enumerating vulnerable themes. Enumerating Tim thumbs, whatever that is. Default passive, mixed, passive aggressive. I might need to run this with the aggressive mode. I hope this doesn't require an API key. Oh, that is for displaying vulnerability data. Okay. I'm not super concerned with that. Enumerating config backups. No config backups found. Enumerating DB exports. Enumerating media. Enumerating users. I did find a user. No, okay, no vulnerability data. Okay, so let me try this with aggressive. Let's see if maybe we can find the WordPress plugins. Oh crap. Let me add more time to the machine. Name of the user was running CMS. That was CTH. Let's try that. CTH. Ah, that is correct. Okay. So I know what the exploit is for this now. Okay. So now I have to run the exploit to get a reverse shell and figure out what the user flag is, and then figure out what I need to do for privilege escalation. Okay. This is gonna take a few minutes to aggressively scan for vulnerable plugins. WP scan dash URL. Oh yeah, you can try to brute force logins with WP scan. Found an article that has some useful WP scan commands. Oh nice. Yeah, what I'm trying to do right now is, I already know what the exploit is to get the reverse shell in Metasploit, but I'm trying to find out if I could have even found out what the plugins and their accompanying CVEs were if I would have enumerated better. Because when I ran nmap, oh, it's not in this tab. When I ran nmap using the HTTP WordPress enum script, all I found for plugins is duplicator 1.3.26, but the CVEs that are actually being mentioned here don't have anything to do with that plugin, except for the first CVE for the directory traversal vulnerability. The remote code execution vulnerability is for a different plugin. So I was trying to see if maybe I could actually figure that out with by aggressively scanning the plugins using WordPress scan. Enumerate VT-VP. This checks for vulnerable plugins. Oh, okay. Dash enumerate VP. So let's see. So when I ran the help menu, I saw that there's plugins detection right here, and I just set the mode to aggressive. So that's what I'm doing right now. I see what you're saying here though. You can do -E or dash enumerate, and then you can do VP for vulnerable plugins. Okay, yeah, I could have done that. If what I'm doing right now doesn't work, then I'll try that as well. All plugins, okay. Popular plugins. Oh, I wasn't even aware of this. Okay. Okay. Then it probably checks for vulnerable plugins with aggressive then. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We'll see what happens. We have about 20 seconds left on the clock for this. That didn't find any plugins. Okay, let me try your way. Let me try tech EVP. Haha, gotta love WordPress hacking. Yeah. No plugins found. Are you kidding? Okay, let me try AP. I think that's probably gonna be the same thing as the aggressive scan, though. Oh no, okay. Just via passive methods. You cannot get anything to come back with WP scan. I wonder if because this is related to vulnerabilities, if you have to have an API token. That could be. WP scan is probably outdated compared to the CVE. I updated the database. Doesn't realize the plugin is vulnerable, maybe. Well, that's not even the problem, though. The problem is it's not finding any plugins. Because I just did AP for all plugins. Well, so... I wonder if I have to make this... aggressive against all plugins. Let me try that. Probably gonna take another 5 minutes though. Did it say that last time, enumerating all plugins via aggressive methods? Okay, so this was passive. This was passive. Oh, enumerating vulnerable. Oh wait, this was just vulnerable plugins though. Maybe this will work then, because I'm enumerating all plugins this time. Oh shit, is this really gonna take an hour and a half? Oh crap. This is out of 107,810 plugins. Alright, I'm gonna stop this, cause I know what I need to do now. Alright, so I know this is the exploit. It's multi-HTTP WP file manager RCE. Okay, so I need to set our hosts to my target IP address. Oh wait, no, I'm setting this to localhost. Okay. Then I need to set lhost to 10.0. Okay, I'll try running this now. Target appears to be vulnerable. Payload is at. Oh, what is the payload that I'm using? Oh, PHP Meterpreter reverse TCP. That should be fine. Okay, Meterpreter session 1 opened. But we're not. Oh, there's the prompt. Okay. And we're CTH. Okay. What? I can't run shell? Okay, let me try running ls on home. ls cd into /home/cth ls cat user.text. Aha, there we go. Okay, so here's the user flag. Freaking finally. Okay, privilege escalation. Let's see, what does this say? Passwords are a pretty simple concept and can be an effective way of protecting sensitive information. Ensuring that only people who know the secret code have access to a given resource helps to raise the bar for attackers attempting to gain illegitimate access. Passwords can definitely be lost or stolen, though, especially when they are poorly protected. Sometimes the user may reuse the same password or they slightly change their password after a data breach. For example, they may change it from good password 2019 to good password 2020. Or from autumn 20 exclamation point to spring 20 exclamation point. If the attacker gets hands on the old database dump of the company and finds a pattern in the passwords used, the attacker can guess the correct password. In this task, find you find out that the user has left a password somewhere accidentally. Management now requires SSH sessions to be logged. Guess the user's new password, get the root flag. What is the user's old password? Management now requires SSH sessions to be logged. I wonder why I can't get a shell. Let me cat bash history. Nothing, okay. Okay, that's the only thing that's there. I mean, I guess it could be in the comments. I really doubt it, though. Okay, I didn't think so. Do I just look in the logs, I wonder? CD into, oh wait, not Apache 2, SSH. Fail log. Auth.log? Auth.log. Seriously? Core channel open operation failed 1. Syslog, MySQL. VSFTPD.log. Bash.log. Noise. Initial access was my favorite, yeah. Weird that you can't read the logs, but you're the blog owner user. Yeah, I know. Are there other users? Oh yeah, error causer. CTH and error causer. I really don't want to look at the hint, but I really kind of just want to be done with this at this point. Find... Okay, so the user has left a password somewhere accidentally. Management now requires SSH sessions to be logged. Yes, the user's new password, get the root flag. Where would they have left their password? No entries in var mail. 10? No entries exist in 10. There's nothing too interesting in there. Sound up. Yeah, I didn't think there would be anything interesting in there either. Nothing in mount. I doubt there's anything in CD-ROM. I can't even CD into that. Oh wait. No entries, okay. Wonder why I can't get a shell. Like, I can only use the Meterpreter shell. Wait a second. I think I've already looked at the note. Oh wait, this is different. Hi, error. I've set up a web server locally so no one outside. Oh wait, okay. I don't think I read this, but I did get it from FTP. Okay. Oh yeah, I have not checked slash opt. Oh, nothing in there. Okay. I don't think that would be anything wrong. You know what I should probably do? I should probably get Linpeas on here. That would probably help. Copy linpeas.sh to here. Or actually, I guess I don't have to do a web server because I think I can just do upload linpeas.sh. Actually, let me put this in tab. Upload linpeas.sh. Which is taking quite a while. Oh, there we go. Okay, probably can't do this, can I? Maybe I can. Okay, let me see if I can run this. Oh crap. I can't get a shell. How can I run this and get the output? Can you echo or nano? Oh, maybe... I was thinking write a shell to var HTML. Oh, yeah. I probably can't do this, can I? No, of course I can't. Okay. Yeah, maybe I could do a PHP reverse shell. Oh wait, let me do this. Okay, php-reverse.shell. I'm just gonna copy this one. Shell.php. Ah, jeez. Save this. Okay. So will you get your PHP reverse shell into var.html if you can't echo or nano? I can just upload it, since I have a meterpreter shell. I think it's php rev shell.sa or .php, right? Oh, rev shell.php, right? Rev shell.php. Did that not work? Fuck, that did not work. Oh, you got this, man. Oh, Meterpreter is fancy. Yeah, I can just upload it, but it won't let me upload it for some reason. Core channel open, operation failed, 1. Oh, I wonder if I should have run that PHP script instead of using the Metasploit module. Of course not, because this is just a proxy server. I can't freaking upload this. Can I even run wget? Yeah, I didn't think so. Won't let me upload it. If I could put it in temp and execute it, then that would work, but I'm not sure I can execute it. Okay, so it's there, but I'm not sure how I can execute it. I wonder if I could, like, copy it from here. I didn't think so. std API FS file copy operation failed. It's so I've never seen where you can't just get a shell by typing shell in Metasploit. What's the payload for this again? PHP material. Oh, this is a PHP reverse shell. No wonder I can't get a system shell. Crap. Alright, I'm just gonna get the hint. Basic Linux enumeration? Are you kidding me? Can you run Python? No. I have no idea how I can execute anything. Execute? You must specify an executable file with TAC-F. Okay, so maybe I can do this. An invalid argument was specified, unknown type for arguments. What? Must specify an executable file with TAC-F. That's what I did. Okay, let me run help. Yeah, so this executes a command. Maybe their password is in an environment variable? None of the specified environment variables are found, so, jeez. Get PID, get UID, kill, local time, pgrep, pkill, ps. List running processes. Shell, drop into a system command shell, can't do that. Execute. Execute in peace. .sh. Execute TAC-F in peace. .sh. Invalid argument was specified. Unknown type for arguments. Oh my god. This is incredibly annoying. I might just have to keep manually enumerating. I wonder why I can't read any of the logs. Where are SSH logs stored on Linux? Farlog auth.log. I can't. That's what I thought, but I cannot read that for some reason. Core channel open. Operation failed. Could I like Chmod plus R off the log? Yeah, I didn't think I could do that. Who owns that file? Read, write, read, read. Oh wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Read, write, and read. This can't even tell me who the owner of this is. Bash.log. Aha! There we go. There it is. Okay, so that's the old password. Now you have to guess the new password. And get the root flag. Hello, my cat likes to sit in front of my TV and she is chasing your cursor. That's adorable. My cats do that sometimes too. Nice, thank you. But now, even if I figure out the new password, how am I going to... Oh wait, can I, I think I can just SSH with the new password. I don't think I even care about... Oh wait, nah, maybe I don't want to do that. Let me open up a new tab. SSH CTH at target IP address. Password. Maybe it's just this, but 2021? Yep. Sudo su dash. Yep, there we go. Damn it. And there's the root flag. Alright, there we go. Whoa, how did the SU dash thing work? Because... I did sudo tac L, user CTH may run the following commands on Badbyte. It's because I can run anything as sudo, which means that I can become root if I do sudo su dash. Oh, lol, I missed that. Very nice. I didn't actually run sudo tac L because I knew that I was probably gonna be root anyway, so I just went ahead and ran sudo su space dash. I just skipped that step because I didn't really think I needed to do that. Okay. So that's the end of that. Wish I could figure out what these answers were up here. Because I could not figure those out at all. Thanks, Cybernerd. I still don't understand why this is isn't 80... 80. I really wish I could figure out why that is. What if I... Let's see... Wait, no, let me run this again. Okay, and then... I'll just split this. Proxy chains. Nmap, tech s T. Hmm. 80 and 1337. I think I tried that though. Yeah, that's not it. And then I tried 80 and 8080. No. I'm gonna look at a walkthrough or a write-up because this is annoying. Badbyte. Wait, what? Why didn't we find 2280 and 3306? SSH Tech ID underscore SA Tech capital D 1337. Wait. No, that's right. SSH Tech ID underscore SA Tech capital D 1337. Error causer at IP address. Remember to provide the above correct hash as a passphrase. Okay. Set up proxy chains for dynamic port forwarding. Then make necessary changes. Okay. Sox 5 127.0.0.1 1337. Then run a port scan using nmap to enumerate internal ports on the server using proxy chains. Sudo proxy chain. Oh! Do you have to run this as sudo? Does that make a difference? Proxy chains nmap. After some time, we are given an output like the following. 3 ports are open, 2280 and 3306. Okay. And this appears to just scan all the ports randomly. I think this is really one of the very few times that I've done this. But it looks like it makes a difference if you run this as sudo. So I think that might have been the issue. I bet this would be even slower if I tried to run it, run a SYN scan instead of a TCP scan. Oh, there we go. Aha! Ports 2280 and 3306. What main TCP ports are listening on localhost? So 80 and 3306? Okay, there we go. And then the protocols that are running are HTTP and MS or MySQL. Yep, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I need a little bit more practice with proxy chains and Nmap. Okay, and then... Alright, so I got those answered. I consider myself to be more of an intermediate, you know, hacker on TryHackMe. But this was kind of challenging just because of how this was set up. I would almost, I don't know, I think this should maybe be a medium. I don't know. Compared to other stuff out there though, this isn't super difficult, so I guess I understand why it's rated easy, but it kind of threw me for a loop in some places. One thing that I saw that was really interesting about this is... Oh, okay, never mind, this doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. Because we're just mapping port 8080 on our machine to the local host, and then mapping that to port 80 on the target machine. I just did 80, and then mapped that to localhost and then mapped that to port 80 on the target. Okay, so that doesn't matter. Okay, so here's this WordPress plugin duplicator directory traverse. How did they enumerate this? Oh, okay, they used nmap too. Oh, they got different output. Oh, they added a bunch more arguments onto this. Oh, I see. Okay. I wasn't exactly sure how to use this script. So not only did they specify the script, but they also specified the script arguments of type equals plugins and search limit equals 1500. And then that gave them the 3 different plugins, Akismet, Duplicator, and WP File Manager. Duplicator is the arbitrary file, unauthenticated arbitrary file, or directory traversal. But then WP File Manager 6.0 is what contains the remote code execution. Okay. So this was just me not knowing how to enumerate to my completely, or in the best manner. Okay. Wait a second. You have to say our host is 127.0.0.1, our port is 80.80, L host is your 10.0. 80.80? Did I set this to 80.80 or 80? Oh, crap. I left this at the default of 80. This should have been set to 80-80. I wonder... I feel like if... This worked, though. Like, I got a shell. But they set this to 80-80 here. Where's their local port forward? Oh, here's their local port forward. Oh, okay, I see. I set mine to 80, so that's why it worked. It's dependent on what this local port is. Okay, so that doesn't matter then. So they set their R host, the airport, their L host, they ran it. There must have been something wrong with my exploit because they were able to run shell and run commands. That would have made things a lot easier. I figured it out despite that, but... Interesting. Okay. Go ahead and terminate my machine. Okay. Let me close out of all that. Yeah, that was a medium box. That nmap proxy chains bit was a little more advanced. Yeah, that wasn't the most difficult part of the room though. Oh wow, nmap can do WordPress enumeration? That's wild. Yeah, I didn't even know that. There's also a way to set up Metasploit to use proxy chains, that's true. Or use a SOX proxy, yeah. Alright. So I'm done with that. I wonder if there's anyone online to raid. There is not. Okay. Alright, well I guess I'm gonna end the stream here then and probably go to bed now. Hopefully you guys had fun. Hopefully you learned something. I learned a lot of things. I do every time. Hopefully I'll see you again next time. I don't know if that's gonna be Thursday or Saturday, but until I see you in the next stream, I hope you have a good night, day, afternoon, whatever it is for you, and I'll see you next time. Yeah man, nice stream and awesome hacking. Catch you next time. Sounds good, Cyber Nerd. See you next time.